Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at 4th's Games Y6. This is the first look for me. I've been seeing bits and pieces on a Discord server that I'm on, and so is 4th Games, and he sort of contacted me to say, do you mind having a look at these and seeing what you think? So I thought, yep. I said to him, yeah, I don't mind. I'll happily do a video for you. So, here we are. What do we have? Well, we have quite a good selection of liveries, and there's obviously the one we're going to be driving in the platform. But first of all, you're probably thinking, this isn't the Southbridge to Harwood route. No, it's a railway that I've probably mentioned in the past on a few videos. Excuse me. It is the railway preservation railway that I'm building currently. I'll get into that into another video. But anyway, let's get back to the Y6s. So, as I said, there is a great selection of locomotives to drive, all ranging from LNER to the BR. This one is fictional, and that's the Lake Crest. And like I said, the one we're going to be driving is over there. Anyway, let's have a look around these beautiful locos. So you're probably thinking, well, isn't there already one of these in the game? Well, not really. The Y6 is an 040 version of, I'm trying to remember now, I believe it's the J70s. These two were designed and built for the Wisbech Railway, tramway rather, and they are to a tram engine, as we'll get into some of the details in these two liveries. So, as you can see, they are an 040. And they're rather quirky. They're rather interesting to look at as well. Excuse me. If I do cough and splutter, I do apologise. At time of recording, I've come down with a cold, so I do apologise. I'll try and keep coughing to a minimum. Anyway, so yeah, 4th's Games contacted me the other day and said, look, don't suppose you do a review on my loco? I said, yeah, why not? So, like I said, yeah, here we are. But look at the detail he's put into it. Excuse me. Just look at the detail. It's amazing. Even the builder's plate. Hang on. Zoom in. Even if you zoom into the builder's plate, it's not as pixelated as other locomotives may be, or even the British Railways. It's very fine. Even down to the very last bolt. It is highly detailed. It's superb. Oops, sorry. I just said sorry to a loco. Do apologise. Excuse me. Even, I believe, down to the corks in the connecting rods for putting the oil in. He's done a tremendous job. I mean, just look at the BR one. He's done a superb job. But there's more later on, because it really is a good loco. I had a quick play of it yesterday. It's a really good loco, but I'll let the add-on do the talking, because we've got some 1 in 60s to go up later. One thing I would like to read about, which is, obviously we'll be looking at the manual later, is what on earth this is. It moves, but it looks like some sort of pulley system to something. Excuse me. But I have no idea what it's for, or where it goes, or, you know, what on earth it is. I've no idea. But just look at that, it's brilliant. In my opinion, I think he's done a better job than the digital tractions version. It's more detailed in my opinion. He's done a great job. Anyway, sorry, I've waffled on too much around the BR version. So here's the LNER with the E prefix. Again, if you've seen my video on the Caledonia Works L1s and I believe 700s, I have not a clue what it means when something's got like an E prefix or an S prefix. Anything like that, I haven't a clue. So if something like this has got LNER E prefix, haven't a clue, but I'm going to plonk it down anyway. There's probably something in the manual, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, look at the lettering and the numbers. He's done a superb job to put this into the game. And he's done it completely, you know, off his, not his own back, but he's had people helping him He's done a great job. He's done a great job. Well, they've done a great job. There's yeah. So you've got what have you got? You got the BR fictional, so that's a fictional livery. Then you got LNER prefix, um, LNER, British Railways. Hang on, I'm trying to think now because hang on. There's the British Railways one early crest. I believe that's the pre-war. That's wartime, and I believe that one's post-war. Yeah, so you got 3 war variants here. So apart from the variants, you have customization options to have skirts or snowplows without skirts, or not at all. And that's quite a good detail, because unlike the J70s, I believe it's the J70s, you have to forgive me if it's wrong, you just have to have, you have the option just to remove the skirts and not the snowplows, I think. Trying to rack my brain now. No, I don't think you can. Anyway, but even the skirts and the snowplows, he's done just a fantastic job on it. I love the how crisp the letters are and the numbers are on this logo, on this add-on rather. Usually I'd say it's surprising how much detail there is for something that's free, but unfortunately this is payware. I will put a link in the description to the website where you can buy these from. I think it's Forge Simulations. I think, yeah, again, I do apologise if that's wrong. But yeah, I'll put a link in the description below. I think I paid £14.99. Unfortunately, it is in euros. I have no idea what it is in pounds. I'll probably do the maths after I finish recording and put it down here somewhere. If I don't, I've probably forgotten again. Anyway, as in every video, I have waffled on way too much. You probably don't recognise the rolling stock. We'll get into that once we get up to the next station. So, a bit more about my route. I've not actually named any of the stations. I've just been building it in my spare time with some very hilly grades to a Southern Railway sort of theme. Anyway, let's hop into this beautiful logo. I love the lining. I love the lining. It is very crisp. So is the lettering as well. I don't say this a lot about many logos, but it's one of these add-ons that I would just want to sit and just watch and just admire the amount of work that's gone into this model and the sounds and everything else, including the rolling stock. But yeah, before I spill the beans on the rolling stock, we'll go to the next station. So, excuse me, I do apologise. So, like the J70, you get your usual cab views of 2 at the front, 2 at the back. So you've got your 2 at the back here, but you've got a head out view, which I don't think the J70's got. The same with the front. In, out, go back, and there we go. We're back at the beginning. So we'll look around this end first. So you've got your usual cab controls like the J70. You've got your brake lever there, regulator there, steam and water for the injector, sand, cylinder cocks, and I believe the water. Yeah, water. Dampers. You get the gist. Same thing as like the J70s. You can open up all the windows, which I'll do because I quite like driving these things with the doors open. But unlike the J70, these doors are independent, so you can say have that one like that, and have that one like that. Whereas the J70, you did that and they both opened up together. Ooh, okay, didn't spot that yesterday. Firebox shell, what's that? Oh, okay, is that like a damper? Or not a damper, is it like... Oh, I like that. Again, press F to open up the firebox, R to put some coal in, which I don't quite know where he gets it from. Oh dear. Excuse me. Oh, anywho, close that back up, shut it, and less. Anyway, go over to this other side. Yep, you got your reverser. You do also have a speed governor as well, which works. he's also animated the driving seat at both ends. You'll also notice that there's no handbrake at this end of the loco, but it is at that end. As well, you can also move some of the side windows. They have put a lot of detail into this. There is something I do want to show you at this end which caught me off guard. When I was playing around with this yesterday and having a bit of fun, if you open up that, so for instance, if you like to roleplay disposing of a locomotive at the end of your session or whatever, you can open up the smoke box. So if I go out to my number 8 camera, I don't know where you can see this, but they've actually modelled the tubes and everything. I'm trying to think what it's called. It's not the crown plate, tube plate at the front. They've actually modelled it. Can't really see much, but hey, it's a great attention to detail, and I'm very impressed. I said to 4th's yesterday that I was very impressed with this loco. It's fantastic. One thing, I know it sounds stupid, but I wish you could open up the toolbox. I know it sounds stupid, but it's gone to that length of having that and having that firebox shield, which caught me off guard just now. He's done a superb job. He's done a fantastic job. And again, this end you got moving seats. Anyway, what next? Oh yes, whistles. I looked at the manual, and the sounds are completely, I want to say, unique to this loco. They were made specifically for this loco. They were recorded. I remember him saying they were recorded in sort of different sections individually for the chuffing sound. But yeah, what else? The whistle. I absolutely love the whistle. You guys know me for my reviews. If a whistle isn't good enough for me, I'll say, but the whistle is far better than the J70. But anyway, I'll just press. So this is your space bar. You can just hold it down and loop it. I love it. And then you got your V key, which is your short blasts. What else? Oh yes, your B key, which is the bell. Does a sort of short. And if you press Shift B, it toggles it. And something else as well that just shows how much detail these guys have put into this loco and this add-on. If you press, I believe, Shift E, no, Control E. No, it's not Control E. So yes, I'm back. Yes, if you press E, opens up the flap on the spark arrestor, so you can have it going straight just out the chimney, or have it going through the spark arrestor. I like that. But I'll tell you what, for maximum thrash, I want to see if they've put the sparks into it. So yeah, we won't be loading up passengers because I haven't put any markers down for the route, because like I said, I'm just in the building stage at the moment, having a bit of a play. So let's hop into the cab. The brake is a lot quicker to release. You got your Westinghouse in the background. It also has, I believe, steam chest. Is it? Yeah, it has a steam chest as well. So for you guys that like a realistic loco, you've got your steam chest. Anyway, off to the next station. Yep, here we are at the next station. One thing as well I forgot to point out is that in terms of detail, they have animated the brake rigging, which is really good. It's amazing. Like Wayside Works' logo, yeah, like I said, they've animated the brake rigging. So I'll put that back on. So, rolling stock. Well, with the pack you get all of this. You get some GER rolling stock, both carriages, open top wagons with different loads in them. So here you've got the late livery, I believe, of the GER stock. You get one with a tarp, which, again, talking of detail with the logo, they have put a great amount of detail in both the logo and the wagons. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, again, look at the builder's plate. Look how crisp the lettering is. Everything about it is just amazing. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with this logo, this pack. I'm very impressed indeed. Very impressed. I'm just looking around at them. You got your milk churns there. You got your fish crates as well, and they're all individually modelled. It's done a fantastic. Well, I keep saying he, but they have done a fantastic job. They really have. And obviously you got your coal wagons. Noisy bike going past. Every time I record a video, there's always some car or some bike that goes past. That's like really noisy. Obviously that's the same as that. That's a problem on my side. Anyway, here's the. Oh, hang on, no, I messed up somewhere. These are the earlies. They're the lates. Yeah, so they're the late uh, liveried versions, and these are the. No, hang on. No, I've confused myself. That happens when I'm ill. I get easily confused more than usual. Um, no, they're the lates. They're the earlies. Either way, you get two. You get two liveries with your, for your wagons. You get different loads. You got an empty one there. Again, you got your milk churns, your fish crates, your coal, empty. Now the carriages, as you can see here, you get your teak, you get your maroon, and you get your four wheelers. Again, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You do get a passenger view with these. And what I also will say as well is that when you press T, the gate opens, the door opens, and they've just done a fantastic job all round again. I mean, again, look at the builder's plate, crisp, absolutely crisp. So that's your third class, and then you got your luggage vans. Now they are rather adorable. They really are. So you get your teak and you get your brown. I personally favour the brown one. It just looks nice. It really does. But look how short wheelbase they are. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. This isn't fiction either. This is what the Wiz Beach and Stockwell. Is it Stockwell? I can't remember. The Wiz Beach and Stockwell stock was. It was so diddy. Look at that. It's tiny. The wheelbase is tiny. Large wheels. It's like something from Thomas the Tank Engine, which obviously Toby was based off, which was also on the Wiz Beach line. Anywho, this is your composite, which goes obviously with the other third class. Um, Again, done a fantastic job. I mean, looking around it, he's done a superb job. I don't know if you heard, but the sounds coming up from the other station of the wagons and all that. It's just a fantastic job they've done all round on sounds, detail, and of course you got to have your wagons, your vans and your brake vans. So you got your cattle van, which you can have loaded, unloaded. Again, superb detail, even down to the rivets, floorboards, you name it, spokes. They've done a fantastic job. And just your standard box van. Excuse me. Now, the brake van. As you can see, I've got one here. You only get two liveries. So you got the late, sorry, the early, the late, or either or. Excuse me. But it's called Lynn. Don't quite know why it's called Lynn, but it's a nice name. Not gonna judge. I do like it. It's a nice touch. And as I've said already, fantastic detail. I'm very impressed with this. I'm very impressed. This is, in my opinion, worth more than the £14. Well, I say £14, €14.99. Again, I don't know what that is in pounds. I'll have to look that up. But either way, I think it's worth it. I think it really is worth it. It's for what you get. It's top notch. It's top notch. And just bizarrely as well, it kind of fits in with my little permanent way department siding thing that I've got here at the moment. I do like to put a lot of detail into my routes. I'm slowly putting more detail into my routes. Anyway, I promised you thrash, so I'm going to give you thrash. Up this bank here to the next station, I believe is a 1 in 60, and it goes to 1 in 70, and I believe a 1 in 50 for a bit. But anyway. Break off. Go full forward. I will show you the speed governor in action as well. I believe it's Control Shift D. Yep. So yeah, that's now working nicely. Put that into running. I will say this, I would like to have the option to say if you put the brake on, if you put it into running, oh, okay. It must do that on the move then, okay. I don't know. What I was going to say is I would like the option to sort of hold the brake, if that makes sense. So like if you had it, put the brake on, you had it down to say 15 PSI or whatever, I don't know. You'd have the option to hold the brake like that, but I don't know if you saw, as I was putting the brake on to stop, I had to keep taking it off, otherwise it would have just stopped. But that's my only gripe. That's my only gripe. I would like to have that, but there's probably a reason for that, which is fair enough. That's just my personal way of driving, because I do like to set the brake before I go into a station. But anyway, enough talking. Let's have some thrash. Ah, the speed governor's kicked in. So yeah, like the J70s, it has got a speed governor. So pretty much you turn the speed governor on and you just open the throttle. It'll go at a nice steady pace of 7.9 miles an hour. The J70s, I believe, go to 11, but this goes at a nice gentle pace for on those tramway workings, which again these were built for on the Wisbech line. But again, nice touch, nice detail, top marks. As you can see, the regulator was fully open, so I'm going to close that. There we go. I'm going to give it the beans. I like to make it struggle a bit as well. Listen to that. So this is the part of the video where I will walk you through the manual. First impressions of the manual, it's very purple. It's very purple. Fair enough. Yeah, I do like the manual. I had a quick read. I have to admit that the purple's a bit, it's bold, but it does tend to hurt the eyes a bit if you read enough of the history or whatnot. It does tend to hurt the eyes after a while. Um, Apart from that, it's really detailed. It's a great manual to read, as like Caledonian Works. With their manuals, they have contents, shows you what's on each page, and as you can see, there's quite a bit, including his own thoughts of what he's done for the logo and a few thank yous, which we'll have a look at in a second. Now, I have to admit, I did have a read. I did have a quick read through the manual. Um, I like the amount of humour he's put into it, or they rather. I like the amount of humour they've put into it. It sort of, in my opinion, shows that it's not a big corporate company. Well, I say a corporate company. It's not like a big ish company that's made the add-on. It is a person that's done this. Hence why I like some of the humour that's gone into some of the text. Obviously, I'll do my usual. If you want to read it, be my guest, pause the video. But obviously, here's the introduction page. Um, just having a quick look, I just noticed, yeah. uh, I do like the humour that's gone into this. I do like the humour. Again, with the history, I think, from what I can gather, this whole page, I don't think has anything to do with the logo. um, this page is just to say that, yeah, we basically started railways in England and all that. And again, I love the humour in it. It made me chuckle. It really made me chuckle. I mean, even the bits here says to put on a silly voice when it says "in the year of our Lord 1804," something like that. It's something to make you smile when you're reading it instead of just reading a document. Like I said, it shows that someone's actually put some thought into this. The more I look at it, the more stuff I'm just looking through the text to see how much both factual it is and full of humour. And I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I really like that. Um, I mean, just done a few bits, reading a few bits, and I'm just sitting there trying to find something funny. I think most of that is pretty funny as well as being factual. And then the second page is about the loco. um, this did catch my eye earlier. Where is it? Where should I start? The Y62 be a very unusual looking locomotive for its time and even still to this day, kind of like some thief jacked up your dad's shed on a set of wheels. I like that. That made me laugh. That made me laugh. Yeah, like I said, I love the humour. I love the humour. It's great to see some humour into something that's apparently supposed to be serious about the loco. But no, it's nice to see it. Please do it. It shows that you've put some time into it, and there's a lot to read as well. Yeah, do apologise if you want to read. Be my guest. Pause the video. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Anyway, and again, more about. I believe this is what he says about bringing the loco to Train Sim. Obviously, by the title. I've not had a read through this because I have to admit, like I said, at this point, my eyes did begin to hurt because of all the purple. Yes, another thing as well. I love the particle effects. I love how different they are compared to every other loco. They are much better looking than any other loco I've driven or looked at. Excuse me. And it does go into some detail about it here. Putting safety valve exhausts. That's quite a interesting read. So yeah, as again, you do get the manual with the loco. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to read it now or later. It's up to you. I'm not fussed. I'm just glad for the views and to show you all these superb models that people are asking me to review for them. So yeah, let's scroll down even further. There's a lot of pages to get to, so I won't chatterbox on. But again, wall clanking, governor stuff, and about 2 pages of what you get in the pack, which is what we've already gone through at the beginning of the video. Excuse me. As well as telling you what. Ah, that was it. The the Wisbeach and Upwell. My bad. It wasn't the Stockwell. My bad. I did say when I'm ill, I tend to be more dopey than I usually am, so I do apologise. But I hope this brings sort of a smile to your face as well as making me cringe at the fact that I'm making so many mistakes. Anywho, anyway, again, more of the listing. Now the controls are quite interesting. As I said, with every other locomotive, it's always a good idea to read what controls do what, because here I found out what the spark arrestor hotkeys were. So it was E and Shift E, as well as bell. I will say this though, I didn't notice any simulated pulling unless I was actually using the mouse instead of tapping B. But I don't know if that's just something. I don't know. And again, here, talking of humour, yeah. So if you're like a child, I want to write 6969 or 8008. We all know what that says on a calculator. Wherever it may be, knock yourself out. Again, I love the humour. Absolutely love the humour. If all of his manuals are like this, then I'm gonna sit through and read it. If I'm honest. Again, shows you the different. I like this. This is something I've not seen. I like the fact that it shows you individually what all the head codes are. It doesn't tell you what they are though. It shows you what they are, but doesn't tell you what they are. But yeah. Obviously a whole page about the sounds, because I believe he said to me that he did them. I think actually no, I think it's here actually. Individually or something. Yeah. Anyway, obviously final reports page. It's always good to have a read, and these are the brilliant people that brought you the Y6. James Littlewood. Terrible. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce some people's names. Yaran, who I believe is Wayside Works himself or themselves. Yep, there you go. It says there Wayside Works. Ooh, Peter Gillam. I think that's how you say his name. Gillam? Gillam? Ooh, okay, that changes everything. Wayside Works. Ooh, okay. But again, here you go. Jimmy. Again, love the humour. So yeah, there you go. There's also other people involved in it. So yeah, sound artist Dane Forth, who is 4th Games, Decal, again, Wayside Works, and a few other people that were involved. So yeah, I'll put a link down in the description where it'll take you to Forge Games, I believe, or Forge Simulations, where you can find 4th's Games logos. He doesn't just do this. I had a quick look. He has done a few German locomotives. But yeah, again, I'll put the link in the comment description below. So yeah, what to make of it? Well, I am, as I've said so many times in the video, I am truly impressed with it. I really am. Not only is it a lovely little passenger engine on a tramway, for which it was intended, it's also a fantastic little shunting engine. You know, you could use it on permanent way trains, or shunting stuff around at harbour, because it's an 040. It's perfect for it. There's so many possibilities you can have with this logo, and like I said, it looks and sounds so much better than the dovetail. No, looks and sounds so much better than the Digital Tractions J70. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the J70. I like that, but this is better. You know, sorry to sound like Jeremy Clarkson, but I'd love this, but this is better. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, thank you again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, please hit the subscribe button. And again, thank you so much for getting the YouTube channel to 75 subscribers now. I'm very grateful. If you guys can get me to 100, I will do a 100 subscriber special. And as I keep saying, I'm very grateful. I'm literally doing this not for money or anything. I'm doing this because I just love the hobby. I like making videos, and I want to show people the stuff that I get up to. Kind of like, you know, railway related, train simulator stuff. I do want to branch out into other stuff though, because obviously I don't want my channel to be solely train sim, because obviously that will get boring after a while. I do want to branch out to things like Euro Truck Sim, Derail Valley, which I now have. Excuse me, and a few other things like SimSig. I have that as well. I will probably at some point put a list out on my Instagram page that I have for the channel of games that I have, and if you want to see me do a video on them, please let me know. I will also put a link to my new Instagram account in the description. So guys, once again, I've waffled on enough. A fantastic loco, fantastic rolling stock. It's worth more than they're asking for it, in my opinion, but they've done a fair price. So guys, thank you again for watching. Have a nice rest of your day, evening or night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.